Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Now it's going to be Hye-Sung Kim. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Fastball is outside. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Gorman brings it in, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That's hard hit on the line. Siakam makes the grab, 2-away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Will Smith to the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through that one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is lifted in the air. Siani under it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and our pitcher in this game, Gavin Stone.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Now one out to right. Suzuki puts it away. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Gorman. That one fouled off. Nootbaar on third with 2 out. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Palante back to work.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit in the air, left field. Donovan gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fought off foul. Move to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Palante, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That one catches the corner. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Luke, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Ibanez, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
second baseman,
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Hae-Sung Kim. Swinging a foul out of play. Two outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Foul ball there. Arenado working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one ripped, but foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against
Betts? There's one. Onto O'Hearn. Two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. End of two here at Busch Stadium. No score. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's outside. 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siani settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Mookie takes.
1-0.
In the air out towards right center. And makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Pedro Pajes now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 2.
Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pajes, the runner at second with 1 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped up. Ibanez drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Donovan snags it on the run.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
In the air out to center. Ciani hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder James Outman.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, third baseman
First and
Andy
second,
Ibanez.
2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Doubled his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs.
Bump.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. On the ground to third. And a quick out, number 1. And now Nolan
batting,
Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan.
Fastball is outside. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
One strike.
That one misses. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab. No runs. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Palante back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andre Palante done for the afternoon.
Now pitching.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. Thompson also getting ready. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Nice grab. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kim stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Doubled in his first AB. Outside low, ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one is downstairs, and the count is 2-0. Nobody out, runner at first. The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this in.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Gavin Stone won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 26. Tony Scott.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And strike 2.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And fouled off. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got it. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top 6, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ciani snags it for the second out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ciani on the move, and that'll do it. So they go quiet. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. He swings and fouls one off. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one in the air, center field. Outman sizing this one up. And there's one down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That's in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gonsolin turns, fires. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Fernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Liberator getting cranked up as well. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering upstairs. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. Manager out of the dugout. Now at the plate, Hessun Kim.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Matthew
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Swing and a ground ball. And that is that. So the Dodgers lead. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Hit in the air, center field. Outman makes the grab. One up, one down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And strike one to the catcher.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One ball.
In the dirt. Gonsolin fires. To short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a
Cardinals.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Ryan
64.
Fernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that's downstairs and outside. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Betts swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering way off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The batter now will be Will Smith. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
For the Dodgers, number 28.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Popped up. Kim under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2.
That one misses, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Started to swing, held up. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, JoJo Romero.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He powers that one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, James Outman. 0 for 3 in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Donovan squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, third base.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Lifted in the air, right field. Nootbaar settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So up next, Haesung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Miguel Castro. This is his third time out this year. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That one outside. Ball one. On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. In there at the knees.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a high chopper. Kim. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Romero back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That to right. He's got it. And there's one down. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. The run scores from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now pitching.
And now it's Mookie Betts, known for his late inning heroics.
Kyle Lazy.
And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Ohtani leads off second with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are two outs. And now here is Will Smith. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Dalton rushing, looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That one lifted to left. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back now, and on the mound, the closer. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Andrew Vaughn.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Ciani in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the tying run at second. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one missed. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 1-2. That's a little bit low. The Cards down to their final strike. And it remains 2-2. A 1-run lead. And here in extra innings. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
2 balls,
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Fastball is outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 outs. Bases full. Here's the left fielder to third. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is outside. Check swing, called strike.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The winning run on second base. Ibanez. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And your final score here today, 2-1. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.